Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai, Brakata Yahweh, Brakata Yahushai. First and foremost, want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, double honors to the apostles and the elders who rule well at Great Millstone, and a blessed salutation to the hopeful elect in the four corners of the earth to push in the gospel and sincerity and truth. Shalom. This evening, I'll come to the next lesson to feed the elect of the nation of Israel, the 144,000 and one-third men, women, and children. And I'll come across this video, right? It says San Andreas fault, right? It's an 8.0 earthquake soon hit California, right? California earthquake. So I just want to touch on this video, to show that, with the time of the Most High judgment, the Most High Yahweh showed his power. And you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian, you are the biblical Israelites of the Bible. You are the descendants of Jacob, our forefather, who the Most High changed his name to Israel, Yasharallah. So you people need to get right and repent and turn back to your true power. Yahweh is his true Hebrew name, who the one and call God. Yahweh Shai is his true Hebrew name, the son of Yahweh, who the world ignorantly called Jesus. So you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American, and you are the Israelite, the true biblical Israelite of the Bible. This Bible is a history book. Repent and turn back to your true power. Come away from the ways of this wicked society. Take heed, repent. The Most High bringing great evil on this wicked world.
Andreas Fault is now primed for some action. San Andreas is the state's longest fault and one of the most dangerous. Chief Correspondent Jonathan Hunt live in Los Angeles for us. So Jonathan, what are they seeing in this fault at this point?
Well, some pretty stark warnings, Martha. We haven't had a big one along the southern section of the San Andreas Fault as earthquake scientists define a big one since about 1857. But there's obviously been a lot of earthquake activity around the globe recently. You'll remember the terrible pictures we have seen from Ecuador, for instance. So now they're saying San Andreas Fault long overdue. And when you look at a map of the San Andreas Fault, it's about 800 miles in total in length, right along California. But it's that southern section near Los Angeles that they're concerned about. You see San Bernardino and Riverside marked there, suburbs of LA, and they say that that section looks ready to go. The quote, in fact, from Thomas Jordan, director of the Southern California Earthquake Center, was this, quote, "The springs on the San Andreas system have been wound very, very tight, and the Southern Andreas Fault in particular looks like it's locked, loaded, and ready to go." Frightening words, and every earthquake expert we've been hearing from in probably the last decade, Martha, has been saying the same thing. The one thing they can't agree on is exactly when it's coming. Martha?
Yeah, and boy, would that be helpful. So how bad do they think, looking at where this is, it could be, and has anything, or can anything be done to mitigate the damage?
Well, first of all, on the preparations, they say that we should be prepared for an 8-magnitude earthquake. Obviously, that is absolutely huge. They put out a simulation, in fact, of what the shaking might look like in the LA area. And a 2008 U.S. Geological Survey report said that if we had something like a 7.8 earthquake, for instance, it could cause something like 1,800 deaths, 50,000 injuries, and something like $200 billion in damage to the Southern California area. So this is a major problem. But for a long time now, a lot of buildings in LA have been retrofitted. There are new standards, so they've done everything they can. But if the big one comes, it's going to be bad, Martha.
All right, Jonathan, thank you. Thanks very much.
Yeah, it said over the span of 24 hours this week, more than 200 earthquakes were recorded near the Salton Sea in South California. This is the third time a swarm of earthquakes have been detected in the area since the sensor were installed at the water body in 1932. It's so lucky. It said the most recent swarm has more earthquake than the previous. It's an occurrence in 2001 and 2009. It said the swarm hit in hit in hit in a seismic zone just south of where the San Andrea fault end in a separately populated area. This swarm temporarily increased the likelihood of a much bigger quake in South California. According to the U.S. Geological Survey, for the 7-day period after Tuesday, this chance of a magnitude 7 or a greater earthquake on the southern San Andrea Fault are as high as 1 in 100 and as low as 1 in 3,000. They say, however, over time the chance will diminish. It says San Andrea Fault southernmost stretch. It says search has not required since about 1680 scientific estimate. Alright, he said big earthquake is in this area average once every 150 to 2,000 years. Experts think the region is long overdue for earthquake. Right? Alright, so we're seeing, these are signs, right? These are signs that the Most High give to us, to look, So these are signs, the Most High about to bring great judgment on this place, right? Let's pull out a couple precept. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 9, right, verse 1. He said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. So you can measure the time, you got to keep looking. You got to keep looking at these signs. You got to keep watching the news. You got to keep watching till you can measure the time, right? And this we tell Ezra, the prophet Ezra, right? And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So the Most High visited the world right now, because we see these signs, right? We see these signs that the Most High give to us. So the Most High visiting this wicked world right now, right? He said, verse 3, therefore when there shall be seen earthquake and uproar of the people in the world. So we see different earthquake, we see storms, we see uproar, the people, different groups protesting, we see these things, right? We see the uproar, we hearing wars and rumors of wars. These are signs that the Most High visited the earth, right? This wicked place, the Most High gonna bring great evil to this place. That's why you G's gotta get it right, right? He said, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High speak of those things from the day that were before thee, even from the beginning, right? So these are these signs. We see these signs, right? This is Matthew chapter 21 verse 11. And great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and great earthquake shall be in diverse places. A couple of days ago, Mexico had an 8.0 magnitude earthquake, and they're sending us to a tsunami, right? They had an earthquake there, right? He said, and great earthquake shall be in diverse places, and famine and pestilence, and fearful signs, and great signs, and fearful sight, and great signs shall there be from heaven. Shall there be from heaven? We had the solar eclipse last month, and after the solar eclipse, we start seeing different. We see different storm, Hurricane RV, Hurricane Irma. We see Hurricane Jose, Hurricane Katita. We seen all these signs. Now California is supposed to get hit by an earthquake. So these are signs that the Most High showing us. The Most High visiting this wicked world. That's why you Jakes, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indian need to repent and turn back to your true power, Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, your true power. The Most High bringing great judgment to this place. Who don't, you Jakes don't, if you Jakes don't repent, you're going to be destroyed by these plagues. Right? You're going to be destroyed by these plagues. This is 2nd Esdras. 2nd Esdras chapter 16. Start from verse 9. Right? He said, a fire shall go forth from his wrath, and who is he that may quench it? Right? A fire shall go forth. We see the western part of the U.S. on fire right now. Right? Verse 10, he shall cast lightning, and who shall not fear? He shall thunder, and who shall not be afraid? Yeah, these things get afraid. Yeah, and I hear some thunder, I get scared. And some lightning I see, I get scared. Right? He said, verse 11, the Lord shall threaten, and who shall not be utterly beaten to powder at his presence? The earth quaketh, the foundation thereof. He said, the sea arise up with wave from the depths, and the water of it were troubled, and the fishes thereof also before the Lord, and before the glory of his power. Yeah, so the Most High do this thing, who not gonna fear? Right? The Most High sending the water and flood on this place right now, Miami underwater, Texas underwater, southern part of California underwater. Who not gonna fear? India underwater, certain part of Africa underwater. Who not gonna fear the Most High? That's why you gotta repent. The Most High bringing great evil on this place. Be not deceived, as paraphrasing Galatians 6 and 7. Be not deceived, the Most High is not mocked. Whatever a man sow, that shall he reap. No man perish innocent. None of us are innocent. This is why we gotta repent and turn back to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. The Most High are bringing great evil to this place, because this is a wicked world. Job 9 and 24, the order is given in the hand of the wicked. He covered the face of the judge thereof. Right? That's roughly paraphrasing. And the wicked is the so-called white man. He's the wicked. And 2/3 of our people wicked, and they're going to be destroyed with the so-called white man. Because the wicked, a giant hand with the wicked. So you Jakes, take heed. Take heed. Take heed. And to the hopeful elect, the brothers and the household, the few sisters who taking heed on bless we soon home. Just hold strong. All praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, Brakata Yahweh Shai, to bring in these great plagues and this great evil on this wicked world. We soon home. And with that, who was edifying, want to give our praises and glory to Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles and the elders who rule at a great milestone, and a blessed sanitation to the Akiams in the four corners of the earth, pushing the gospel in sincerity and truth. Shalom.